This is just insane, my friend. A trade proposal involving Maxx Crosby, the heart and soul of the Raiders, has just gone viral, and it's so absurd it's leaving the entire Raider Nation in shock. We're talking about a former NFL GM who's rumored to be sending our All-Pro to Tom Brady's old team, and worse, for picks that don't even come close to his value. I got the inside scoop on this unbelievable news, and I'll tell you why this idea is outraging everyone. But first, like and subscribe, because what I'm about to show you now will make your blood boil. The Las Vegas Raiders are at a crucial juncture that demands fans' full attention, as internal rumors and recent developments promise to reshape the team's future. From the shocking negotiations involving star pass rusher Maxx Crosby to potential wide receiver trades involving Jakobi Meyers and important injury updates impacting the roster, every moment counts as the Raiders struggle to break free from their difficulties. Let's dive into these high-stakes storylines that directly connect with the team's quest for success and could transform the upcoming season. Maxx Crosby, the face of the Raiders' defense and one of the NFL's best pass rushers, unexpectedly finds himself embroiled in trade speculation despite never having requested a move. Although the Raiders signed him to a historic contract in the offseason, their shaky 1-4 start has reignited talk of trading Crosby, a move previously considered impossible. Former NFL general manager and ESPN analyst Mike Tannenbaum recently proposed a surprising trade idea, sending Crosby to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in exchange for only second and fourth round draft picks. Tannenbaum defended this low price by pointing to durability concerns, noting that the Raiders shouldn't expect a first round pick. However, for a player of Crosby's caliber, 28 years old, an all-pro and a relentless force, it's hard to imagine the Raiders front office accepting anything less than a premium first round selection. After all, the Dallas Cowboys recently acquired standout Micah Parsons for multiple first round picks and a Pro Bowl talent. The Buccaneers may have a connection with Raiders minority owner Tom Brady and general manager John Spytek, but any discounted deal is nearly impossible. Crosby himself is determined to remain loyal in Las Vegas, having endured many ups and downs while glimpsing a playoff chance he'd never experienced in his career. However, with time running out on his athletic prime and the painful time slippage continuing, the day may come when even Crosby's competitive spirit considers a departure, especially if a home loss to the Tennessee Titans adds to the frustration. For now, the Raiders are likely to trade their star without a major request from him, but the rumors are growing louder, a storm brewing on the horizon. But while Maxx Crosby talk is sweeping the league, another prominent name is also starting to appear in trade rumors, and this one time, it's someone from the attack. Jakobi Meyers, the Raiders' newly found his prime wide receiver, is back in trade rumors as the season progresses, and the stakes are higher than ever. Despite this recent respite, new cracks are appearing in his relationship with the Raiders, especially as he enters the final year of his contract amid a turbulent and inconsistent offense. Meyers' production has noticeably declined, and the emergence of rookie Trey Tucker has called Meyers' role into question, sparking intense debate among fans and analysts about the future of this talented wide receiver if the Raiders decide to trade him before the trade deadline. With several NFC teams desperately in need of key pass-catching weapons, Meyers has suddenly become one of the league's most challenging trade targets, an asset that could shift the balance of power for several franchises looking to recover from difficult seasons. Let's analyze 3 realistic trade destinations where Meyers would make immediate sense and could thrive. First, the Atlanta Falcons, an NFC team brimming with young talent, but lacking that reliable receiving presence that can consistently make plays. The Falcons boast a promising young quarterback in his crucial second year, a strong defense that is holding its own, and Bijan Robinson, a star running back who is finding success in the backfield. What they don't yet have is a trio of reliable receivers respected by opponents. While they have Drake London and Darnell Mooney, the addition of Meyers would significantly deepen the roster. It's not an overnight magic solution, but a very strategic strategy to give their offense the kind of weapon that could turn close games in Atlanta's favor. Meyers' experience and route-running intelligence meshed perfectly with the young Falcons' offense, helping the quarterback extend plays and find more consistency. Next, consider the Washington Commanders, who have been hit hard by injuries and underperformance, particularly with their star wideout Terry McLaurin. McLaurin's ongoing struggles and time away have left a huge void in Washington's passing game, which Meyers could effectively fill. Bringing Meyers in at this stage could help stabilize a struggling passing attack and potentially revive what has been a frustrating season for the Commanders. His arrival in Washington makes additional strategic sense because it puts him in the NFC, meaning the Raiders would be trading a potential opponent for an upgrade rather than risking facing him twice a year. Meyers, who will soon turn 29, may not be in the Raiders' long-term plans as they rebuild under Pete Carroll, so this trade would be about capitalizing on his value before it declines. Finally, the San Francisco 49ers, perhaps perhaps a wild card option in the group, are battling an unprecedented spate of injuries across their depth chart, especially at receiver. Star players like Juwan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall, George Kittle, and even their quarterbacks are dealing with health issues that have left the offensive lineup thin and daunting. Myers would be a reliable option to provide the swing, a reliable piece who can be counted on to play and stay healthy, providing a crucial boost in consistency as the 49ers pursue a strong playoff run. His presence would ensure the lineup avoids the worst-case scenario of no one being available to perform in a given week. This makes Myers a valuable asset not only for the 49ers' short-term goals, but also for their quest to recapture postseason glory. What all of these possible destinations demonstrate is how these trade scenarios reflect the Raiders' continued protection strategy. Las Vegas has made it clear that while they want to win now, upgrading the roster for future success is paramount. By potentially moving Myers, a talented but currently expendable piece, they sought to either strengthen their draft capital or pursue improvements more aligned with their long-term ambitions. Every transfer carries risks and uncertainties, but the impact of Myers' decision to prevent it could trigger chain reactions that alter the trajectory of the Raiders and the NFC several times over. And amid all this uncertainty about possible departures, the team is receiving important news from the medical department, with a long-awaited return and an absence that remains a concern. As negotiations continue and strategy refines, the Raiders received a medical update that could impact Sunday's crucial game against the Tennessee Titans at Allegiant Stadium. Punter A.J. Cole, who suffered a sprained ankle during Sunday's crushing 40-6 loss caused by a blocked punt, participated in his first practice this week, leaving coaches hopeful he'll be available for the 1:05 p.m. kickoff. Should Cole face any setbacks, newcomer Brad Robbins is ready to introduce the practice squad. Meanwhile, tight end Brock Bowers remains sidelined with a persistent knee injury, officially ruled out for Sunday while he continues his rehabilitation. Bowers missed the entire week of practice after playing injured for several weeks and will likely remain out until the next game before the scheduled bye week on October 19th against Kansas City, ensuring his full recovery. The good news extends to Michael Mayer, who overcame a concussion and is expected to return as the starting tight end. Veteran cornerback Eric Stokes also returns after knee surgery, raising questions about how rookie Darian Porter will be utilized alongside cornerback Q Blue Kelly. This mix of returns and absences could affect defensive chemistry, adding another layer of uncertainty as the Raiders prepare to face a struggling Tennessee, eager to derail the Raiders' momentum. Considering the trade rumors between Max Crosby and Jakobi Meyers, combined with the injury updates affecting key players like A.J. Cole and Brock Bowers, how do you think these developments will impact the Raiders' chances of turning things around and making the playoffs? Leave your opinion here, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back later to update you with the latest Raiders news.